point where we said we had to determine the limit if it exists. Right? Okay, so we said, just quickly have a look at the steps over here. So we said we first simplify, meaning in this case we had to get rid of the brackets, right? Multiply them out. Then after that we factorized so that we could cancel out. And once everything is in its simplest form, then we go and we substitute in that value of h. When h strives to 0, then we basically substitute in 0 whenever we have h. Right, can you guys still remember all of this? Okay, now, this one. Determine the following limit if it exists. So, use those few steps en doen gou vir my. Go. Kom. Daar's 3 voorbeeldjies en dan gaan jy huiswerk doen. Nee, daar's 3 oor. So daar's 4 in totaal. Doen.
I've been seeing the other courses I've been doing on calculus. Is it seriously necessary to be that? Is there a point?
I don't know, is it necessary to be in school?
No, but I'm like, actually, like, does it have to be that difficult for no apparent reason?
Well, you are grade 12 and not grade 8. So.
No, but when will we use calculus?
Because we weren't finished with the other stuff. We had to finish with the previous ones. Ek weet die een klas is way voor. Kom maar in. Huh? Oh, you mean like that? Nee, jy sal nog nie toe reg wees nie. 9.
What grade are you? Don't lie. People.
Okay. Wat's er diep. Okay, are you guys done? Julle is so strooi vra dan moet julle klaar wees. Hierdie? Nee. Ja. When did I say that? Didn't I say strooi? Rara. I can say straw because I'm a teacher.
And we can say because we ate.
No. Right, is julle klaar? Dis waar ek het gesê. Ek het sê op strooi praat. No, I did not. Jy is besig met daai ander ene praat.
Which one now? Which one is the other one?
Right, hands up, you're still busy. Met die wat? As jy het jy jou hakkie uitgemaak? Jy moet hierdie hakkie uitmaak. Nou, dan maal jy hom 3 keer uit, broer. Kom. No. This is not a group activity. Nee, julle wil net span bou sodat julle kan sponge.
Instead of paying 20 rand at first, we can spend 30 minutes on span bow.
Please remember that you've got to keep on writing that limit h strives to 0 up until the point where we substitute it in. Then you don't write it, no? Wag, wat is jy besig om te doen? Maal jy al jou x'e en dan al jou Jy maal eers jou eerste 2 hakies en daai antwoord maal jy met die derde hakie. Nee, okay, serious basic principles, come on. Okay, you guys done? Kom, ek het hom nou al gedoen. Squared.
Please come to the office. Office, please.
Squared. Did you multiply incorrect? Nee, what's the thank you? I'm not doing it. And then plus x also, that becomes that. Yeah, then we multiply that then. So x squared of x to the power 3 plus 2x squared h plus xh squared. Normaal ek dit nou weer als met ja. So plus x squared h plus 2x h squared plus h to the power of 3. No? You guys fine? Right? Then x to the power 3, x squared h, x squared h. So plus 3 x squared h. No? Okay, done. Xh squared, xh squared. So plus 3 xh squared plus r to the power 3. You see the problem? Huh? Okay, kom ons kyk gou. So, kyk gou, hier is dit wat ons nou op die bord gedoen het. Nee? And then, don't forget about that n minus x to the power 3. Okay, now, so any questions up until there? Right, then you will see that x to the power 3 minus x to the power 3 will be 0, ne? You guys fine with that? So then this middle part, I can take out a common factor of h. So then over here, I'll have 3x squared left. If I take out h there, 3xh. If I take out h here, h squared. Wie is nie by tot daar nie? Okay, then these will cancel out. Nee. En dan bly net daai hakkie mos oor van 3x² plus 3xh plus h squared. You guys good with that? Okay, now when we get here, I can't simplify any further than that. So this is now the point where we substitute in. So if I make h 0, this will become 0, and 3 times x times 0 will be nux, plus 0 squared, nux. So can you see why only the 3x squared is left? Nee. Okay. Sê reg? Ready for the next one? Dit vat net lank, maar dit is nie moeilik nie, né? Ek sien net is nog mense wat skryf. Nee.
15 out of 25.
3, maybe 4. Okay. Hands up, we're still copying here. Right. Number 3 and 4. Ek het nou nie weer die opskrifie gaan skryf nie. Die opskrif sê determine the following limit and then in brackets if it exists. Nee?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Do number 3 and then answer your question. So therefore, doesn't exist. You have to simplify first to get a mark for that. And then? Met ander woorde?
So there's no answer, it's just not no?
Nou, as jy ooit met errors skryf.
So option untried.
The question is, determine the limit if it exists.
So it doesn't exist.
That's so. Yeah, it doesn't exist. Okay, so the first one, you guys saw that if I simplified that, it would give me 1 over h. No, because I can take out h at the top and the bottom. No. Okay, and now I can't go any simpler than that. So this is the point where we go substitute in. H is 0. So if I put in h is 0, it would be 1 over 0. And anything divided by 0 is undefined, which means that this limit does not exist. So, yeah. Daar is geen limiet.
So if you're right, defining the test for example.
Okay, kyk gou of my nou vra voorbeeld 4. This is the last one. Die wat? Nee, hy bestaan?
That's wait. Yeah,
Then what?
then you get 4H and 4
Hoe is het goed?
Hold on.
Daar sê jy is op die regte pad.
Jy gaan my.
Waartoe?
Hold on. So that's 3 plus H minus 3. The 3 comes to the other. So is it H over H? When it's H over H, can you substitute the zeros? Just marvelous. Wait, so what's the resistance? Because it's H over H, and then you substitute the zeros, and it's 0 over 0. Or am I just retarded?
Kan ek wat doen? Okay, so we multiply in. So I'm going to have 15 plus 5h minus 15
Yes.
over h. Okay, now this 15 minus 15 gaan uitkanselleer. So ek gaan net hê 5h op h. Nee. And what's going to happen? The h's are going to cancel out. Nee. So I will have... Oh, wag, ek wil een stap hier so inskryf. So the... Oopsie.
No, we said H and H for H.
So the limit where h strives to 0, if I cancel those out, will be 5. Okay? So substitute in h is 0. There is no h. So my limit will still be 5. Okay. When there's no h, you did simplify up until where you couldn't go any further. 5. And at this point, I have to substitute in h is 0. There wasn't any h, so it is just that number of 5. Okay. Right. Can I, yeah? Get nog een ma'am. Yeah? Okay, the rest of you, there we go. 4 sums, that's it.